Have you ever wondered why a perfectly normal person would choose to spend each of their days hanging out with teenagers? We have too, but then we remembered that we aren't perfectly normal. In fact, we aren't even kind of normal. No, we are Young Life leaders, and this is what being a Young Life leader is all about, day in and day out.
My name is Chris Swinney. I am the head varsity and JV cross country coach for the boys at Southwest Christian School. I've coached for a couple of years now, and as the transition happened into coaching the team, as I was talking to the boys, there was one thing that just resonated. I kept hearing the same question: is Coach Young Life still going to be a coach? And I hadn't met this famous Coach Young Life, but come to find out, it was Michael Fellers.
It's a Thursday morning, 6:45 a.m. We're heading to cross-country practice. I think we have a workout this morning, a tempo type workout.
Typically speaking in cross-country, it's a coach saying, all right, go run 4 miles. For him, it's different. Hey, go run 4 miles. He's like, all right, I'm with y'all. And I'll run with you, and I'm going to push you because he's actually pretty quick. He's a fast guy. And so there's 16-year-old boys who are trying to keep up with Coach Fellers. And the boys are eager to hear what his perspective is on any given time. And you see that a lot on the bus rides going up. You see that a lot on the kind of stretching portion of it. That he'll get into these really deep conversations with them because as much as he loves cross country, it's more than that. And so I think the boys would really, I think they're really drawn to his consistency and his wisdom and his energy. Whether it's the run, whether it's the post run, he is talking about what God has shown him. He's talking about life. He wants to help them become a better version of who they are.
Start kicking out. I know you both got to kick. Chris, get around him. Joe Mel, kick.
He's an energetic, consistent, wise young man. I like to call it, he's a difference maker.
We're waking up Caleb Kelly because it's club day. We're going to do a nice island hula to take him to Island Club. Something for you. Your little crown princess. You have a great day planned today at Club Mahalo.
Being a wildlife leader means that you just have to be willing to embrace the chaos.
So today we're at McLean Middle School, 7th and 8th graders, Rome Club, so we brought them donut holes, and let's hope they don't eat 2 dozen apiece. So today we're at McLean 7th grade football game. Finished setting up for club, and now we're gonna go pick up our first round of kids.
It takes a very special person to be willing to just walk in and engage with a middle schooler, because middle schoolers are crazy. They're crazy. They have low attention spans.
Taco Bell? Taco Bell?
Oh!
Drive away.
High energy.
Gosh, oh my gosh, one direction!
And really, you never know what you're getting day in and day out. The main thing that sets Brandon apart from his middle school students is not his personality, because truly, I think he is a middle schooler. But his height, he's twice as tall as a middle school boy. But more than that, Brandon is extremely relational. He's willing to jump in these kids' worlds. He meets them where he is, and therefore he earns the right to be heard and steers them to Jesus every single time. And so to have these young life leaders that are willing to be crazy and silly and engage with them and form relationships with them, and I know every time Brandon's going to steer him back to truth, is more valuable than I can even express.
Young Lives is this community of girls that have one thing in common, and that is they're all teen moms.
I didn't dream Miss Donna would ever be there when I had my baby. But she was there, right there, watched me push them out.
I think the greatest part about Young Lives is it's an opportunity to share the gospel and love these young teen moms with grace and the love of God in a fun setting where they feel a sense of community that maybe they've never seen before. You just see this reception and this warmth in these relationships between each other. They run to each other's kids and swoop them up and hug them. They hug each other, and you just hear words of encouragement and excitement. It's hard being a teen mom. It's super hard. They may not have housing, they may not have transportation.
Young Lives came a long way with me. It wasn't easy, it was hard.
Having a mentor through Young Lives to walk alongside you, I think is something that's just a huge gift.
What is one thing that you've learned from Miss Donna? What's something that you've learned from her?
To never give up, dream big.
Really what perseverance means. T and I have been walking life together for 3 years, and I wish I could tell you that there was just a great happy ending. But the truth of the matter is that every day is hard. She's navigating life great and is walking towards her future. And the great thing about Young Lives is there's no ending point. I get to walk life with Tia forever. I will forever be her mentor, and she will forever be my friend.
My Young Life leader is extraordinary.
The best person out there. They're always there for us.
My Young Life leader is inspirational.
Crazy. Amazing.
Like family.
Absolutely fantastic.
My Young Life leader is the best.
But the question remains, why would we choose to be Young Life leaders? We are Young Life leaders because when the kid that we met in the cafeteria a year ago, the one that we've been begging to come to club every single week, when they finally come, they get to hear that Jesus loves them like crazy. We are Young Life leaders because when we sing Sweet Caroline for the 5th week in a row, the pitchy singing and toothy grins on each kid's face is the sweetest glimpse of what singing with them forever will look like. And we do it because the kids at Paschal and Southwest, Carter Riverside and Western Hills, McLean and Southwest Christian, Everman, Dunbar, and South Hills, they need to know that Jesus loves them way more than we Young Life leaders ever could. And so we will continue to show up, we'll continue to love kids, and we'll continue to tell them that they are fully loved by the best leader who ever walked the earth.